Hey y'all, it's your girl Queenbrett. Welcome back to my channel. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, follow me on TikTok. I go live every day, every night I mean. And yeah, we're about to get right into this video because I ain't even finna hold y'all because I know y'all attention span is like this big. So we got to get right into this video like right now. Okay? So, see the title, see the thumbnail, period. Let's go. I know my hair look toe back, but I don't give a fuck. Y'all want this content? Y'all gonna get this content. Y'all lucky I did these baby hairs because I was really finna just...
You're a successful black man that beat all the odds. You came from Section 8, pulling mattresses out of the hallway, special classes, not being able to read.
Hold on.
A successful black man that beat all the odds. You came from Section 8, pulling mattresses out of the hallway, special classes, not being able to read.
Damn. You broke down every one of them and looked me right in my eyes and waited for me to say something. You been bald-headed. You had long hair.
Jesus.
What?
Keep going.
After I was doing my list, too.
What's the motivational part?
The thing is, you've been beautiful through every stage. Still single. Ain't got no man. Like, you done been every version. Rich, you didn't have money, lost it, got it back. Shopped at H&M.
Cut his mic off. Gee, this is my show.
My sister just told me this word that I am, and I don't know if you know what it means. What's
shit.
that word that you said I am that I don't know how to say?
Neurodivergent.
Neurodivergent. Do you know what that means?
What is your go-to conversation starter?
A girl literally, I'm at Publix, and I'm like, she's like, how you doing? I'm like, how you doing? She said, I'm fucked up. Lights off. And I'm like, so I'm done asking people how they doing.
Let's try this again. Hi, Marco.
Hello, action. Yeah. Hello, world.
Funny Marco is finally on LTTA.
What's LTTA stands for?
Let's try this again. Stop playing.
No, I know the name, but I didn't know the initials.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
good with initials.
Okay, sorry.
good.
LTTA. He said, I'm not
aggressive.
good with
You see how the aggressive. See, look, now you get to see how you are as a teacher, because you could have said, oh, okay, well, let me explain it to you. Like, quit playing. So, like, if you were a teacher and it's like, oh, like, what page are we on? You like, quit playing, like, so.
No, seriously. Be a little more patient.
Yeah.
That's what I'm working on.
Yeah.
That is what I'm working on.
That shit didn't just work then. But then
I thought you were being funny.
Okay, so then that's what I said. Then it depends on who it is, too. That's the sorry part, where you don't know everybody patient level could be different. Like, okay, I could... If you're a stranger, it'll be here. But if I know you, it's up here.
For sure.
Makes sense.
For sure.
Okay.
Because I thought you were being funny. Like, come on, Marco.
I know what TGF was that. Damn, how you said that? Thank God it's Friday.
TGIF.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
You still don't know it.
I'm not good with words, for real.
Y'all, if you do not know who this is, first of all, welcome to another episode of Let's Try This Again. I'm your host, B. Simone, Braylon Simone Greenfield. And I have funny Marco, my brother. Yeah. You are just so... talented to me, and the world gets to see this version of you that's funny, goofy, your dry comedy on your show.
What do you got on?
Just the comedic aspect of you. But I don't think you show the world a lot who Marco is. Yeah. Like, not the funny Marco we know, but like who this man is behind the comedy.
Yeah.
Right. You know, so I just want to show that on this platform. Let's try this again. We talk about healing, growing, evolving, and I want to ask you all the questions and just see that side of you. Yeah. And I've been wanting to get you on for literally so long, but I barely shoot in Atlanta now. I'm always in LA. The last time I shot was in Dallas, Texas. So this is the first time I've shot in Atlanta in months, and I'm so glad to be back.
The setup is nice.
Thank you.
I feel like we're in the White House.
Really?
Yeah. I told you the line sold it, like the little...
Yeah, the panels, the paneling.
Yes, that's what it's panel.
Crown molding.
Nice. White on white.
Yeah, I love it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a nice Airbnb.
Aww. He said this is a nice Airbnb.
Marco.
Yeah.
So are you being funny, or should I have patience right now? See? I don't know what
I know, this is nice. This shit is nice.
I love your teeth.
It don't feel like I'm at Dr. Rose. We just shout out to him. It was dope.
How was your teeth before?
My teeth were, okay, you wouldn't notice that, you wouldn't say that I needed it.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Okay. And my brother, it was so funny when he found Dr. Rose. Dr. Rose is a black dentist from Dallas. And when I first got I never talked about this, but when I got my teeth done, I went to him, and Dr. Rose, we clicked, and we sit there and talk. And Dr. Rose is like, we think this alike. And the whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, like, how much this shit gonna cost? Like, I'm thinking the whole time when we talking, because this shit is, like, big. And people walking in, like, it's expensive. So when Dr. Rose, he did my teeth, and I got temp teeth in my teeth. So I got temp teeth. So I'm like, damn, I'm scared because I'm like, damn, temp teeth. And they was like, we go get your teeth molded because I want them to look right. So it was about 2 weeks. Tell me why. I think a few days later, he gets shot.
The doctor?
Yes.
Oh,
he
no.
gets shot, and it's on Say Cheese. And I'm like, I'm sad because I just met a new friend, but I'm like, nigga, my teeth got to get done. So I was like, I hope you don't die. I just met him. Like, he cool, but my fucking teeth, I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
How were they?
I had temporary teeth.
Wait. Let's not skip past the fact that the dentist got shot, though. They worried about the teeth. No, but on some real shit, I'd be like, man, I hope bro live because the bitch I need my teeth. Like, I got these temporaries in, I need my shit. You feel me? Like, who gon' nah, come on, we gotta get bro some help.
So they not.
No, I'm laughing because you was
Yeah, I know.
man. It's on his deathbed.
Yeah.
And you worried about your teeth.
Yeah, that was like, because I was like, bro, one of them chipped too, the temporary. So, but thank God he made it through. And, you know, and I feel like God, if he wouldn't have probably, okay, no. But yeah, that's my boy. So shout out to Dr. Rose.
He did great. I love your
great.
teeth.
Yeah, he's dope. And this was back when I first started, so imagine how he is now. Yeah.
You said, I know he's better now.
Yeah.
Going into 2026, we're going into 2026.
Yeah.
How do you feel going into the new year? What is your goals and your like word for this year? You know, we always have New Year's resolutions and stuff, but what season do you feel like you're in going into 2026?
Directing. I really want to get into that, and I love to see potential and give people like a shine. You know, so yeah, so I feel like that's really dope to be able to get on TikTok and see who's next. Like, I love to watch and see who's next. And just like my career ain't been about me. If you actually get to sit back and if I run you down my career, it's been me plus. So again, I just never really made anything about me, even like my whole life is just about me and somebody. So I never really work for just Marco. I never just think about Marco. I don't make money for just Marco. I don't, like, even my house. Like, I didn't get a house just for me. Like, I got my family in there now. Like, my cars, I let my brothers drive it. Like, I want to do something to be able to share and just, you know, have them enjoy it, because it's like, okay, like, I'm the one that got it.
Yeah, you can't enjoy this shit by yourself. That's the reality of this shit, is that you can't enjoy it by yourself. Like, everybody want to be rich, everybody want to have shit going on and all that, and people wonder why celebrities fall off or they get on drugs or they do this, they do that. Everybody is not mentally strong, let's say that for one. And then also, it's lonely at the top. You feel me? So if you don't have your family and your friends and your loved ones and people that genuinely care about you, if you don't have those type of people in your corner, it's like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with all this money? What the fuck I'm gonna do with these cars? What the fuck? Like, how can you just really enjoy this shit by yourself? You can't. Wife, kids, husband, kids, family. Like, you gotta have some people to enjoy that shit with. Friends. So the arrogant motherfuckers that just get on top and be like, fuck everybody and leave they people behind, them be the ones lonely at the top. Literally lonely, doing drugs, fucking then fell off, or like, man, I'm telling you, I ain't telling you about the drugs and shit part, but I know that is lonely at the top. I know that for a fact. Like, when you ain't got nobody to share that shit with, it's lonely at the top.
Before I had it, we didn't have nobody, so it's only right that I share it out.
You're the chosen one.
Yeah.
God gave you this platform and this opportunity to do exactly what you're doing. You're being a good steward over what he's given you. I'm proud of you.
But then sometimes people say you got to learn how to be selfish too. Again, so how do you feel about that?
I feel like
it's a thin line between being selfish and sharing your wealth. It's a very thin line, but you have to know how to balance it. You got to know how to take that time for yourself and do your thing for yourself. And you also spread the love and share the wealth with your peoples that genuinely care about you. Not the ones you care about, but the ones that genuinely care about you. You feel me?
That's a great question. I think that you have to have discernment, because I've given so much. I've shared my platform. I've shared my money. I've shared so many things with so many people and so many things that I've shared with people, a lot of those people aren't here any longer. And it
Right.
doesn't mean they have to stick to the end with you, but it's like, dang. I think when you overgive, and sometimes that's a personal thing, like that's an insecurity within me, trying to prove that I'm this good person, or prove that I'm a good friend, or prove that I'm a good romantic partner, I'm a good girlfriend, I'm a good lover. So I'm going to do all these things to buy your love and buy your approval. And it's like, you're enough without doing all of these things. I understand that God has given me this platform to help people and put people in position, but it's not our responsibility to change people. I do believe we should be a good steward over our money and our opportunities and what God has given us to help people, but they ultimately have to choose change for themselves. So I think there is a balance between giving to overcompensate, to prove that you're worthy, and also doing what God has called you to do with your money. So now I take everything to God, when before I didn't. Like asking him, like, what do you want me to help this person? Like, just because this person is in this situation, maybe God's trying to teach them a lesson, or maybe God is trying to hold them accountable. Like, he didn't tell you to give them that. You know what I mean? So discerning between the two.
Yeah, because you can stop them from learning a lesson that they were supposed to learn.
Right.
So, and I remember you said that too. Sometimes you was like, you need to go through that. I remember when you spoke on that. And just to say, I just said this with my friend. I feel like I didn't say so many yes, and it made me look bad because I couldn't answer to all my yeses. So sometimes when you open a door to somebody, you can open a new problem. And I just told that to my brother today. I said, imagine you having a girl and she don't have nowhere to stay, right? And y'all perfectly fine while she like that. But you're like, you know what? I feel like you should come to my house and move with me. And then she moves with you. And then she also noticed that your mama come in and clean every morning. Now she don't like that about you. The fact that you allow her to come to your house, you also just open a new problem. And then what if that makes y'all split? So again, it's like when you helping somebody, you can also hurt you too. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's like, dang, you just never know what comes when you open the door and you're in that room. You just don't know how it's going to come. And that's what you just got to know. I did my best. Like, I really wanted you to stay here. It was genuine. So even if it don't work out, I did it for me. When you start doing it for other people, it hurt you because it's like, I did it for you and you didn't take it how I wanted you to take it.
You didn't appreciate it.
Yeah.
Right.
But if you appreciate it when you did it, that's all that matters.
Do you feel like you've been in situations where you've been taken advantage of? Whether it's been family, friends, lovers, like people have taken your kindness for weakness. And y'all, real quick, before we get too far into this episode, B Simone Beauty is back, baby. It's on my lips right now. The OG colors are back. I launched B Simone Beauty in 2019. This was my baby. We took a year off this past year, and we're finally back in 2025 with all the OG colors, the lip liners and the lip glosses. Because you are an LTTA supporter and you're watching and listening to the podcast, you get 20% off of B Simone Beauty. Use the promo code LTTA20. That's LTTA20 at bsimonebeauty.com and go get your gloss, boo. All right, back to the show. Me and Vina talk about you a lot.
Yeah.
Your heart. We believe you just have such a beautiful heart.
And I feel like it hurt my career too because I don't give that energy of rough. Like, he's like, I feel like I'm just too open and too chill. It's like, I don't think he can come in a circle because he'd probably give up the secret. So I feel like it has hurt my career too because I'm just so mellow. But I do know how to control myself when I'm in the room. Like, I'm going to let this experience stay in this room. You know what I'm saying? Even though I am open, I would share what I need to share for me, but I'm not going to sit in your house and take too much information. Like, this how they was. You know what I'm saying? But again, I give off that energy where I can't keep a secret because I'm so open and I'm chill about me. It's like, I don't know if I can trust him because I'm so honest with me. I'll be like, yeah, my breath stink. You know what I'm saying? So if you're so honest about you, why the fuck would you, sorry for cussing, but why would you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that, but I learned to be more open with me, but I know how to keep people, relationships, their relationship. Like, let my moment be with you. And that's something I had to learn because I wasn't like that at first. So I was somebody that was too open with my things and other people's things. But I had to realize I can't treat your feelings like how I treat mine. So 100%. If you tell me this is personal and I'm going to tell you that, I'm like, okay, well, let me close that door when we done. Like, let me lock it and throw the key away.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But I'm so open with me.
Yeah.
So I feel like I do get judged a lot because I'm so open with my feelings and how I think that it's kind of hard to trust those type of people. You know what I'm saying? But once you start to show them, I done talked to you a few times. Like, okay, that's cool. And I done built, relationships with my, I say, like, friends that are doing well, that they can trust me because when you tell somebody something and it don't get out, it's like, okay, I can trust you. So I am thankful to be able to know how to keep things in, you know, what conversations we had. And like me and you didn't talk, where it's just like, okay.
Deep stuff.
And
Yeah.
I just feel like you got to learn people sometimes. And I remember a comedian said, sometimes I tell lies to see if he going to say something about it. Like, I only told you that. So sometimes.
To see if it get out, I know it was you.
Right.
Like, I only told you this, and that was a lie. You know what I'm saying? So I understand just being in that field. You just got to protect people's feelings as well as, like, I don't protect mine because I feel like God got them. Like, I don't worry about me because God got me. So, but I protect my kids and my family and my friends. And I don't know their relationship with God, but I feel like he got me. So I'm careless with myself because he got me. You know what I'm saying? And he'll tell me, no, this ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Or he'll tell you this ain't right. So I believe when you said that quote, when you said,
I'm feeling this side of Marco. I ain't never seen him so vulnerable like this. Okay. Here for it.
the money or God, when you said I have a relationship with him, you know that, and we can't see that. You can't feel that. So I feel like Cat Williams just said this on the podcast. He said people have so many problems, but why don't you just give them to God?
Man.
And he said if you hand it to him, you should be free. So when people say God this, God that, I'm like, do you really use them? Do you know how to use them?
Right.
Because I can hand everything to him. I'm like, look, if it's that, if the baby mine, look, and it's supposed to be mine, hand it to you. You know what I'm saying? So I never really deal with dark
Not the baby is mine.
things because if it's so dark it's on me, I hand it to him and I be like, handle it for me. But I take on what I gotta take on. But you know, like I hand it to him though. I had everything. And that's my friend Scope, like him. We first met, and it's my photographer. Somebody broke in my car, and we doing a video shoot, and he's like, "You're not mad? Somebody just broke in your car?" And I'm like, "No, that's somebody's job. Right now, somebody's breaking in the car for a living, and I'm thankful to have my job to replace it." Wow. And again, it's like either you're gonna be the one breaking in cars, or you're gonna be the one replacing them. I'd rather be the one replacing them. Wow. So I understand, and what they doing, they gonna have to lay in the bed and deal with that. And I'm not doing nothing wrong replacing my window. I don't think I'm gonna get mad like, don't do that. So I feel like once you are creating your plate, you're making your bed, be able to lay in it at night, and
right.
Respect what comes with it.
I'm about to cry. I love you so much, Marco. He said,
Yeah.
You were just so amazing to me. You have such a beautiful heart.
He do.
Oh, I love you.
My sister just told me this. My sister just told me this word that I am, and I don't know if you know what it means. I don't know how to say it. I wish I said if my vocabulary, I'm gonna ask her. If my vocabulary was like, that's one thing I wish I could buy, like a new language or new words, I would buy that shit. But
just
like,
study.
But it's hard to study sometimes.
It is.
And I don't like, I disagree with using the word, like, you know, and I wonder if she pick up because I want her to say it. But I was telling my friend that when you're in high school, right, imagine you going to high school with so many different kids in that room, and it was kids that were lacking, it was kids that was in advance, it was kids that was smart. I always understand that we were still in that room with them people. Now that hold on real quick. What's that word that you said I am that I don't know how to say?
Neurodivergent.
Neurodivergent. Do you know what that means?
We just talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
It's when I feel like it's when you have like you could be like late diagnosed autistic. Your brain just works differently than other people. So you have neurotypical people, and then you have neurodivergent people. And it's like it's not that one is worse or like worse than the other.
It's just different.
Yeah, it's just different. Like neurotypical people, they can go to school, sit down for all of those hours, go work a 9 to 5, and they have different attention spans, and they have a different way that their brain processes information. And neurodivergent people just receive information differently. Their dopamine and motivation and reward systems in their brain is different. It's harder for them to do tasks that they aren't motivated to do, whereas neurotypical people can like thug it out. Like, you know, most entertainers. Most really gifted people are neurodivergent.
Wow.
This is Leilani, Polo G sister.
Hi.
You gotta bring her on the show. I'm with B Simone. You gotta come on her podcast.
Hi, B Simone.
I'm gonna connect y'all.
What's up?
Thank
you so much for that definition.
Oh, no problem.
I'll call you right after I'm done, sis.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta bring her on her show. But when she told me that, and I looked it up, I'm like, wow, that's me, because I watched this lady on the show. She said I have no feelings, and it's hard for me to like take things.
Do you feel like that?
Yeah.
You have no feelings?
No, I don't. It's not bad or good. Like even when my daddy died at the funeral, it was hard for me to cry because it was like I knew it was coming. He didn't my daddy was like a street dude. He was like, he didn't took people's life. And
How old were you when he died?
I was like probably 14.
Wow.
And it's like hard for me to cry, and it's hard for me to get sad. You know what I'm saying? I can get frustrated, but I don't get mad.
Is it hard for you to express your feelings, or it's hard for you to actually feel? You don't feel.
If I feel like it's bad, I go to sleep, and I wake up and I'm different. Anytime I feel like bad, I go to sleep. That's the only way I can. I'll take a nap and wake up, be a whole new person. Like, and I say I don't get mad at all. Getting mad is just kind of like, but I get frustrated. So frustrated is like, oh my God, like I can figure this out. Frustration is something that I'm choosing to deal with. But if I'm mad, it's like, you're making me mad. But if I'm frustrated, it's like you can try to put a puzzle together. I'm frustrated, but I'm choosing to do this puzzle. So I'm a person that get frustrated, but I don't get mad. Like, I don't get upset. And my brother, if I call everybody on my phone, they're gonna say the same thing about me. Like, and that's when you like.
So I think that's a positive. I don't get mad. I don't get upset. I don't get angry. But what about, do you have empathy? Do you feel for other people?
That's what I'm learning. I had to learn that.
Wow.
Because I never had a baby shower with none of my kids. And because in my head, it was sign of where I'm from. And I know when you say something, people pick and choose, but it is what it is. But it was sign of where I come from. It was like begging. Like, we just want you to bring a gift. But with me, I'm like, if you're not going to be involved with the baby, I don't want to get from you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want a TT baby for a couple of days and you there and then don't grow with the baby. Like, I don't want to take your money that you work hard for and you buy me a gift and you're not involved with the baby life. So I don't believe in baby showers unless now me growing up, I can develop my family and we can really, really mean it. But where I come from, baby showers, I didn't like it. But my baby mamas, they wanted one. They didn't feel where I was coming from. So I could have listened to their feelings for them, but that's where I wasn't like mindful of it. Like, I can go without. I can buy whatever you need me to buy. I can do it. It's my responsibility. I don't want to have a kid and say, hey, can you buy me a stroller? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no, I got to get the stroller because it's something that I lay down and produce.
Did fatherhood make you more in tune with your emotions and your feelings? Or not necessarily? Like, becoming a father, did you become more emotional? Did you become more empathetic? Did you become more, and maybe not. You know, that doesn't mean you don't love your children. I'm just saying, I wonder, when you had children, did you become more emotional, or not necessarily?
I'm more emotional with them because that's something I created, and it's tough love. Like with my daughter, Million, she my oldest. I feel like she feel like I'm hard on her more because her mama's not. But if you get the same type of love, you don't know who's harder. You just like, oh, like my parents are like that. But when you getting, like my daughter, she's 12, she dyed her hair. I don't agree with that. Her mama do. And it's just, I was just talking to my friend about it. What happened to 18? When you feel like you hit 18, I get more freedom. I feel like it's no 18 rule now. It's like we can dance in custom music, we can dye our hair, we can stay out late, we can be on our phones. But like, what happened to 18? When I grew up, 18 was everything. But I understand times do change, just like when you want to be that old head, like this and that. So again, I
feel like I'm still stuck in the past too, where I'm not gonna say 18 is everything. When you can, 18 is when you can like dye your hair, get long hair, and get this, do that, tattoos, piercings, you know, like shit like that. But I don't know, like I don't want my kids to be fast or doing shit ahead of their time. Like, I think times do change, so I guess it just depends on your child. It don't really depend on the age, to be honest. It just depends on your child. If you feel like, first of all, I don't think, not like that, but if you're raising a child that wanna dance a certain way at a certain age, you gotta look in the mirror and look at yourself, because maybe it's something that you're doing wrong. If you want a child, you know what? I'm gonna talk about that after the video ends, because this shit is too long, and the shit that I want to talk about right now is gonna take a minute. So I might just do a whole separate video about that, because I feel strongly about my kids and what they do at a certain age and certain points
used to getting grown up. Like 18, you can go do what you're supposed to do, but under my roof, you're not about to dye your hair.
Yeah.
But her mama allowed her to. But when I see it, it hurts my feelings, because I just don't want you to. I want you to appreciate when you can do it on your own and what comes with doing it on your own. Because it's like, you know, your hair start falling out and your mama did it. You can be like, well, my mama did.
Right.
You can blame her. But
Right.
at 18, it fall
You
out.
made your choice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's one thing that, you know, that is like hurting me. You know what I'm saying? That I feel like I am tough on my daughter and she will see it when you get older. But right now, she can see me as a mean dad.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, no, it's me. I'm caring.
Mm-hmm.
And her mama could be like, I'm caring too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the child is going to have to see when they grow up. You know what I'm saying? That's like me with my dad. He was in and out of the streets. And I said this today. I feel like
the worst part about sleep, in my opinion, is when you just can't jump.
It starts from your
It's now open at skims.com.
The system, how it is, it starts from your grandma. And everybody not like this. If you know, you know. I'm talking to the people that know. But when your grandma is receiving, what's that called? Section 8. And then and rent is $6. And then she go get food stamps. Now it's like we get $6 and we get free food. Your mama see that too. So now your mama grow up with that and be like, you know what? And then you in this hood, Section 8, and everybody else is receiving the same treatment. Our mamas go find a young nigga in the hood and his daddy ain't around. They sex and have they make and have a baby, and now she has a baby at a young age, and then the grandma like, go get you a Section 8 apartment. You can't pay.
Same system.
She go get it and then get food stamps, and then is born into the same thing. So again, I seen that cycle so much. I had broke it, and now that I'm showing something new, my family that's in that cycle, they look at me like I'm wrong because I can't do everything that they want me to do. And I can give you money, but what happens when it's gone? Like, if you come with me with a plan, I'll rather that.
It's like you need a source of income.
Yeah,
you don't need money. You need a job or, you know, a way to retain the money.
Right, to keep it coming in.
And then that's where I'm like, it can come off as you being mean. When you break the cycle, people can look at you weird. And that's where
For real.
A lot of people that are successful, when they come from the hood, they start a whole new family. And they meet new.
And let me just say this. Like, I feel what he's saying like that when you break a certain cycle. Because, like, yeah. Oh, shit. My thing way down there. But, yeah, I'm from LA. I'm from South Central Los Angeles. You feel me? So, I'm from the hood. Now, I'm not going to say I was raised broke or whatever the case may be, because I wasn't. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't even that type. Like, I wasn't even, you feel me? Like, but coming from where I come from, people wasn't vegetarians and vegan and all that shit. So when I decided to stop eating meat back in 2016, 2017, I think it was 2017, I was low-key frowned upon. I was talked about for so long. Like, people, I mean, it don't bother me, but people still make jokes to this day. Like, all she eat is grass, or she eat grass, or she eat, you feel me? She don't eat nothing but grass, or she, woo, like, you know, people make these little jokes and shit because you breaking a cycle. Like they said, people don't know how to accept change. They so used to the same cycle. Thanksgiving dinners, Christmas dinners, holidays, birthdays, we eating this, that, we got all this candy at the candy tables for the kids' birthdays and all this sugary shit. Like, no, when I had kids, when my first child, my daughter, I didn't do that. My daughter ain't never tasted a piece of meat a day in her life. And she's 7. My son ain't never tasted a piece of meat in his life. He's 4. You feel me? Like, they don't even want to try it. They don't even have that urge to be like, oh, is that meat? Oh, I want to try that. Or, like, they don't care. You feel me? They know that shit come from an animal. You feel me? Like, even with fish, that's like the only shit they eat is fish. The only living fucking flesh that they eat is fish. And that sometimes, if it don't look right, they kind of like, yeah, nah, I'm good. I don't even want that. So, saying all that to say, I broke a certain cycle within my family and my peers and shit, you feel me? And people just can't accept change. I mean, I don't know.
from people, or they date a different race because they're trying something new, and they, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I never speak on nobody's situation. I don't care who you date, what race they are, because I never you came from or what you experienced with anything, and just be happy with what you pick.
Right. I feel the same way too. I don't frown upon nobody that do what they do, like to each his own. I'm doing something different that a lot of people don't do. A lot of people are vegan, vegetarian, all that type of shit, pescatarian. A lot of people are, but you have a lot of people that's not, especially from where I'm from and the people that's around me. Even my parents, my brothers and sisters, my siblings, like everybody around me eat meat. You feel me? Everybody around me still live a certain type of lifestyle that I don't live. But I mean, it is what it is.
Was that your upbringing when you were younger?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was that. It was the same thing. People wouldn't even know, like, I grew up, like, just in a sharing, like, hoping somebody put their mattress out in the hallway so I can get a bed. Like, that's how we got our beds. When somebody's done with their bed, go get it. Hurry up. Go get it. I go get a mattress. We put it in there. We jump on it. Okay, this is good. It might have some pee stains on it. We spray it down with bleach. My mama get new comfort, put it over it, and that's it. Like, we used to wait for people to throw their beds out for us to go get their bed, and then the trash, because it wouldn't fit in the dumpster, so they put it on the they put it on the side and to stand
Wow.
up, and we.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Sure, it's cool. We mess with it, pull it in the house, and then you do that. You know what I'm saying? So, again, what you seeing that as a child, you feel like it's normal. So it's like you don't see it's bad, but once you start to see, and that's why people that are like successful, like when you in the school and then you see somebody in Lee Summit or in a good neighborhood and they come to school and then they got nice stuff on, you be like, man, you spoon fed. Like, you ain't working like us. We make them feel bad because it's a lot of us that's that. So it's like, nigga, you ain't from the hood. You a pretty boy. And it's like,
And it's crazy because I used to get that when I was in school. Like, sometimes I would, like, not wear all my good shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I would wear my little, like, coming up, Jordans was a thing. You feel me? Your little Ed Hardy Jordans. Like, we had our different little eras. You feel me? But I had every fucking Jordan that came out. Middle school, high school, elementary too, shit, like all that. Like, I won best dressed back in school too when I was in I think I had that at either elementary or middle school. One of them. But um but yeah, I felt like once I got to like middle school and high school, I was kind of like I would wear my shit, but then you always gonna have people at your school that are less fortunate. You feel me? Your friends that are less fortunate. So you kind of try to dumb down your style, dumb down your dressing and shit, just so you can fit in and not take the spotlight. Cause I was never that type to be like, oh, I'm that bitch. I used to always, like, even with my friends, anybody that's around me, everybody, if if they watching this shit today, like, they'll tell you, like, my friends, anybody that came to my house, anybody that spent the night at my house, anybody that ran with me, rolled with me, chilled with me, like, did shit with my family, they know, like, they gonna be taken care of. Like, they ain't gotta bring a dime. They don't have to bring a dime. My parents, we go to water parks, we go partying, we have parties, we like all whatever we got going on. If I bring people with me, oh, they good. They don't even have to bring no fucking money. And 9 times out of 10, it was like majority of the people didn't even have it. So what they was having an experience while they was with us. And not to say it like that, but I'm just saying, like, I I wasn't that type to be like, oh, to talk about nobody or shame nobody or make them feel bad or less than for not having nothing. I would share my shit. I would share my clothes, my shoes with my best friends, my friends, anybody around me. You don't gotta know where. Oh, bitch, you can wear this here. And I remember one time one of my friends was like, "Oh, this hers." Girl, don't lie to them. That's yours. I don't want you to feel like you have to tell somebody that I let you wear that outfit. No, you wear that shit like it's yours. I'm not gonna say it's mine. Wear it like it's yours. Shit, the fuck? So that was just me. Like, I ain't never been that type. And um, if you was around me, you was taken care of. And I feel like, me being that way, a lot of people did take advantage of me. I ain't gonna say a lot of people. I'm gonna say a few people did take advantage of me. And would only come around me because it was beneficial for them. Even like as we like when I started growing up and living on my own and shit, um, before I had kids, you know, I got my own house, literally my own fucking house. I never, not like that, not to toot my own horn or nothing, but I ain't never had no apartment. Rewind, no. I lived with my ex. He had his own, he had a um, um, a penthouse. So it was kind of like an apartment or whatever, I guess. I don't know. But I lived with him there. And then, but when I moved on my own, me and him broke up, I moved out. Actually, we didn't even break up. We got into it or whatever the case may be. I moved out. I moved back with my parents for like 4 months. Got on my shit, whoop, and I got me a house. I never lived in an apartment like on my own. My first place was a house, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, nice ass house too. When I look back, I be like, damn, I'm proud of myself. I was only 22. I was 22 in LA, expensive as fuck. You feel me? But anyway, saying all that to say, my friends around me, anybody that was around me, they benefited from being around me, and not because I wanted people around me. It was just because I felt like that's just me. I'm a giving person, and I don't want people, like, if I love you and I care about you and you going through some shit, I don't want you to go through what you're going through. I can't save and help everybody, but what I can do is, hey, come to my house. I got food, I got drinks, I got this, I got that. You feel me? Like, I mean, I got what I got, and if you can benefit off of it, then shit, come on. You feel me? But it got to a point where you could tell who's really like there just because it's beneficial. You feel me? But let's get back into the video. I ain't gonna talk your ears off.
Bro, what? Why you mad at me? Because my
Right.
mama love me, like, and we make because it's not so many of them. They feel left out, and it's more of us. So, just growing up with that, it's like getting to see that. It's like, dang, you know, like sometimes where you grow up too, and the schools change people too. I feel like people like it started with the mom and daddy. No, sometimes it's the school because once people start getting influenced by other people, like schools are like a system where if a lot of people could be homeschooled, I feel like the world would be different because a lot of people get influenced.
We were talking about that, yeah.
Yeah, because my grandma, she had 5 boys, and one of them is an actor, and one of them is like, how to use the word, he's part of the LGBT community, and then one of them is got hit by a car, so he had a disability. So now she's taking care of him. One in Hollywood, one is like, you know, they came out the closet, and then one is now in a wheelchair. And then she had my daddy was a thug. He out here killing people. And then she had her son that was like emotional, the crybaby under her, like girlfriend, like problem. So my grandma had 5 different personalities. And you meet my grandma, she a church lady. Like she like to the T, like, and it's just like, dang, just seeing that my grandma came from like, I did everything I can to raise them, but they went out and they all got different personalities from who they are. It was like, you can't even judge the home system no more. Like
100%.
So it'd be something like, you just gotta know where people come from.
How is your relationship with...
Right, because I be thinking about that shit too. Like he said, he feel like if people were homeschooled, it would be less influence. And I feel like that too. And I love that. That's why I homeschool my kids. But on the flip side, I be feeling like, damn, my kids need friends. They need, like, even though they do, like, we got this little friend group at this park we go to. And this ain't no regular ass park. Like, this park got every fucking thing a kid need. It got even a fucking restaurant and a bar area for the adults and shit. Like, it's lit. Like, you feel me? It ain't just no regular ass park. So they got water shit for the summer, in the summertime. They got big ass Connect Fours and board games and fucking football and soccer. They got a big ass field where kids can really run around and be kids. Ain't no fucking iPads and tablets. They got coloring books and all type of shit. Kids can draw, chalk, and miniature golf. And like, when I say that park is lit, that shit is lit. But say that to say, like, they gain friends and stuff from being at that park and going to that park. And these are also kids that are homeschooled there. Some kids are in regular public schools, and some are homeschooled. But I just used to feel like, damn, my kids are um, low key antisocial because they don't be around a lot of kids often. You feel me? Like, and I also put them in extracurricular activities too. So my daughter cheer and do gymnastics, my son basketball, football, soccer. They got soccer and shit. So they meet kids and shit, and they be around kids. But I used to feel like it wasn't enough because they're not literally going to school every day seeing kids. Like these kids, they will see like on the weekends, or when we decide to go, if we decide during the week to go to the parks and see those kids, or whatever, you feel me? Like, but I used to feel some type of way. And honestly, I still do. I still do feel like, damn, I need to, you feel me? But I feel like, I don't know. My feelings are like in and out. Like sometimes I feel like they need more interactions with kids, and then on the flip side, I be like, nah. Because the more that they're around kids, the more the influence. Like these kids these days, too fucking grown. Too fucking grown. My kids don't be on TikTok. My kids ain't on Instagram. My kids ain't on no fucking social media platforms. None. It's a lot of kids that are. My kids is barely, they don't even have the YouTube app downloaded on their iPads. You feel me? Because this is just a sick fucking world. Do y'all see all these lawsuits where people is suing Roblox and all this shit because you got grown ass motherfuckers acting like they kids, and friend requesting your kids and acting like they their age, and oh, what's your address, and then they showing up at these people's house, and you open the door, and it's a fucking 47-year-old man at the door coming to play with your kid like that's another kid. The fuck is going on, nigga? I will, what, bitch, I will unalive somebody playing with mine, you feel me? So I don't play them type of games. But let's get back to the video.
I know you lost your dad at 14. How was y'all relationship before he passed, and how was your relationship with your mom?
Relationship with my dad was like, and I had to watch out too. My dad always picked good women that loved him. So my dad was in and out of prison, so he'd pick a girl that loved him down to a T. And then while he in jail, he like, yeah, you love me, take care of my kids. And then we met his girlfriends. His girlfriend to buy his stuff, pick us up, get us Jordans. And I'm like, man, boy, I love her. She nice. And then it's like she leave, and then he get out of jail, do her wrong because she was there holding him down. You get a new girlfriend. So I'm meeting all these different women that were nice, and it made me feel good. They never harmed me. Like my daddy knew how to pick a good girl, and they loved him so much. He was in and out of prison. So me as a person growing up, I thought that was okay. So I had to watch out on letting women meet my child because I grew up with it and it was okay. So when I had my kids, I'll let them meet girls I'll talk to because I'm like, y'all getting the best of both worlds. But me growing up seeing that, I had to realize that's not the best way to go, because if you can see somebody you love and you do that, it's important to let that one woman meet your daughter, not 5 different ones.
Right.
But with me, I seen it and it made me feel good. Like, 'cause they treated me right. You buy me Jordans, your kids are cool, my stepbrother cool, you got a nice house. You taking me out of my ghetto house, like with my mama and them, and then you doing this because you love my daddy, and also you build a bond for me because I'm cleaning up and picking up. You know what I'm saying? I'm being a good step kid, and I had to learn not to bring that with my kids because I almost got lost with doing that because I grew up that way. You know, so, but that was my relationship with my dad. And then my mama, she was, you know, in the food stamps section. My mama never, like, drove a car. She never worked. So seeing my mama just, you know.
Do you have a relationship today?
We do, and that's something that I always want to know, like, why didn't you go try? But it's just like.
Have you had that conversation with her?
No, it's scary.
Wow.
Because, like.
Because her perspective might be totally different than yours.
Yeah, and it's different. Like, I still got respect not to ask my mama, like, why didn't you work? Because she was smart. My mama's smart. You see her, like beautiful, everything. And it was like, why didn't you? But it's just like she seen what her mama did. You know what I'm saying? But I never, to this day, I don't know why, and it's just hard for me to, you know, I'm thankful that I didn't go down the route. I'm trying to set the path, and it's just like all I can do is help them with money. That's all they care about is money. You know what I'm saying?
But you haven't had difficult conversations with your mom.
Nah, she just feel like I'm just the one. I was the hard-headed kid, so I was the one that was doing different stuff, stepping out. Even me moving to Atlanta, it was like, what you doing? Like, because I didn't have no plan. It was a stranger that
Where were y'all from?
Kansas City.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah, so
I knew that. Yeah,
it was
Kansas
just
City.
me just moving down here randomly. It was like what? Like, you crazy? Like, they look at me as crazy, but you know, I am.
Keep breaking the cycle.
So it's just
and
like,
that's why you where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. You took the chance. You stepped out on faith and did it. I'm so proud of
Something
you.
they were scared to do.
Is there anything in your childhood that you feel like you're still healing from? We were just talking about therapy. Like,
I wouldn't say that I'm healing from it, because I thought everything I went through was how it's supposed to be.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So now that I see different stuff, I get to see what I want to do. Like, I can choose now if I want to be rich or I want to be broke, if I want to be mean, if I want to be nice. So I feel like what you went through was, you know, something that you couldn't stop, but now I can prevent it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm healthy. Like, it's a lot to be able to get up and move, blink, and do that. Like, that's the stuff you can't buy. Like, it's people in pain where they can't get up and move.
Right.
Or they can't even move their neck. So I can do all these things. Why am I going to worry about what I've been through in life when I can get up and I can move? Just think about any pain you've been through. You don't want to go through that. Like, physical pain. That sucks versus thinking about what you've been through. Like, I'd rather you hurt me and I get over it. But if you hurt me forever, it's like, I can't move. That sucks. It's people that's in wheelchairs now that wish they can walk again and be like, man, I wouldn't trip off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think you're tripping off you tripping off a car being broke down, bro. I wish I had my legs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be thankful for your brain, your ear, your mouth, your nose. So that's the real shit. You can't buy that. You can't go buy a new nose if you get, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to the people that are overcoming those things and people that, you know what I'm saying, are healthy. Like, that's the you can't buy health.
Listening to you talk, you live in such a world of gratitude. You're so grateful for everything. Like, that's something I'm learning to practice, which I do, but it definitely falls to the wayside when your problems come and you think that this is so important and so big and so magnified. It's like, that is the least of your worries, baby. What are you grateful for? Like, going back to gratitude, that's really, really good, Marco. You live in a life of gratitude. That's amazing.
And it's how you think. It was like, I had an incident. I haven't talked about this. I'd say I want to do something nice for myself. And I went and I was about to I got me like a Lamborghini. Like, and I'm like, I ain't never did nothing loud like this. I'm like, I want people to know, like, you know what I'm saying? Marco doing his thing. And when I went in and I got this car, people was like, watch out, like, be careful. And I'm like, to buy something.
In the dealership?
It's just like, it's the careful. They like take the keys with you. And I'm just like, to be able to know I'm about to buy something for this moment to show off my success, it was on my mind heavy. And just so happened I did, you know what I'm saying, my brother, this was Saturday, my brother drove the car Sunday, and he got into a car wreck. The next day, wrecked the car, totaled it. I didn't even get to drive it. Like, when I tell you it's night, like, it's a yours, like, yellow, green. I'm like, and I let him drive it, and then I'm checking on him, it's stuck. And I go there, and I pull up on the scene. It's like state patrol, all black officers. And they like, man, he said it was yours, man. It was like, man, they was like, we would have just, let him go. But I was frustrated at the moment, but I said, probably God took this out of my life, because what if there's the same car that I was going to die behind? Like, what was the same car that I could have went to get gas and somebody, you know what I'm saying? This could have took my life away. So my brother probably just did me a favor getting rid of this. Yeah, I had to pay a lot of money, $250,000. Like, but I'm thankful that I can pay, you know what I'm saying? But I just probably got paid. I just paid a headache off. And it was just like, just don't be loud. I'm not a loud person, but I wanted to be loud.
Have a little moment. Yeah.
But that moment could have been the, like,
downfall.
It
could have been dangerous.
Or it could have met the woman of my dreams. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know.
You can meet the woman of your dreams in a Honda.
But I'm just saying, you can. But I'm just saying, mine was better with yours.
Better than a Lambo.
Yeah. So,
but even that perspective, that is so wild. Do y'all hear this man?
Yeah.
He is like, just so, you're so optimistic.
Like I'm saying, my brother, like, it just me, it's just, and it's that. I just feel like, And it's a gift and a curse, like not moving with no feelings. Like as in, I care for people, like I do. And one thing that I realize, people don't realize we gotta live for everybody else.
What you mean?
Like,
When
it's
you
so
say
many
we,
people.
who?
It's so many people hurting people, and then those people are attached to people that we are peers. Like, somebody made this couch for us. Somebody made this. They created this house, these mics. So I'm like, when you go around thinking life is about you, it's really not. Like your car, how you eat, you're not doing everything.
Yeah.
So I just feel like people be so mean to people, like, and treat people wrong. And if I kill this person just lost a son or daughter, and then that person was somebody doctor, and that doctor is now can't perform right on the surgeon or that, and then now it's like, or
We're all intertwined.
Yeah, it's like somebody is your cousin or your peer, or like, and I just feel like people don't treat people right. I don't, honestly, I'm not.
Just like when his dentist got shot, he was like, damn, he ain't gonna be able to perform and get these teeth right. I got these temporary teeth in. So yeah, I feel you.
I'm happy I'm here, but like, I just feel like when my day come, I'm okay. Like, cause it's so hateful down, and it's love, but it is. So it's mixed of both, but it's just so many people upset, and I feel like people are not treating people like human beings. Like, when you see somebody at McDonald's, and like, why you didn't get my motherfucking order right? And it's like, it's still a person. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's that deep, just leave McDonald's, go to a new one. People are treating people wrong on the highway. Like, even that, I don't even hunk at people no more, because I've been the person hunked at, and I've been the person that
did the hunking.
Like hunking. So I realize, like, sometimes I gotta cut somebody off. You done this before, so you're like, you know what, you got it.
Give me a second.
Yeah, but again, you been that person cutting somebody off, you also been cut off. So it's everything happened to us, but I just feel like people just feel like it's about them. And I just don't like when people just feel like it's about you, because you need, and Mike Epps said it, what happened when the banks closed? Right now, if the banks shut down right now, we all gonna be the same people. If they took the money away, we all the same people. Money is like there, and I'm thankful for money, and you know what I'm saying, but I don't care for it. And that's like Christmas. I told my brother now, I was like, we just did something with Verizon. I said, I want to take out $5,000. I want to go to Walmart and let's do something for people. Like, I just don't, like, I get it. He's like, well, I'm like, ain't no well. Like, I'm all right. I just love to get back to people. It's dope to be able to
love funny Marco.
do it and just, you know.
That sounds like
it's
purpose.
experience.
You walk into your divine assignment. That's what we're all called to help people in a specific way. And you're aligned with your divine assignment. You walk into your assignment.
Yeah.
Do you feel like in your career or the business that you have been done wrong in a business aspect ever?
It was wrong, but it was right, because I deserved it. And like I said, even with my first podcast deal, it was like, it was something, it was new for me, and I'm moving fast. I'm not really paying attention to stuff. I'm not really knowing what's going on. And then once I really sit down and start trying to pay attention, it was too late. And I was upset with how it went, but I had to realize I needed this moment to learn, slow down. And now that moment makes me who I am. So I feel like anything I've been through bad, I deserve it.
That's not true.
No, I'm saying sometimes I deserve it.
It could be a learning lesson. That doesn't mean you deserved it.
Yeah, but...
Because you just literally said nobody
takeaway.
Deserves to be treated wrong.
But I can take it, so I'll talk about me, though.
No,
so,
Marco.
I'm saying, okay, well, I take the word deserve.
People
okay, I probably need it. Okay, that was a powerful word.
Thank you.
All right, so
Please.
we change the word.
What is the word?
I don't know.
It was a lesson.
Yeah.
You didn't deserve to be treated wrong.
That was a powerful word. Okay.
Because the way you love and look at other people, you got to look at yourself that way, the same way. Nobody deserves to get taken advantage of.
Makes sense.
Okay, thank you.
Got you.
Not even you.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then in just the industry, what I learned is to also appreciate people. And that's like you being able to look up to you, look up to Desi Drewski, look up to Hi David, Issa Avo, like
legends.
You know, Pretty V, and just see, like, bro, we're able to create and look at each other. And one thing I do know when I go back and look at Def Jam comedy, like Bernie and Mac Martin, all them were like, you know what I'm saying, like able to like give each other a hand. Now, what happened behind closed doors is cool, but at the end of the day, let's put on the show for the people.
Let's come together.
And then at the end of the day, we got something. Let's talk about it behind the scenes. Let's have our neighbor relationship, because you know what I'm saying, you can live next to your neighbor. Y'all gonna have y'all differences. It shouldn't be perfect, because perfect is too fake. But if we able to call y'all, hey, let's fix this, then that's what's real. Like, to be able to know, I love you enough that we will have a problem because I'm gonna tell you how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like our generation does that? Like, you feel like you have relationships with the people you named? Like, do you feel like there's healthy relationships to work with these guys?
Nah, because I feel like in the industry, in the world that we live in now, it's like I did so much by my own and by myself. I feel like we praise people that's over us instead of the person that could be next of us. So, prime example, I like how Martin and Will Smith was. They was in the same lane, but they made history with each other.
Together.
Instead of Martin like, I ain't looking at you the way, but I look up to Richard Pryor. You know what I'm saying? Let's both look up to him, but let's create something. So I feel like we are stopping that base because why don't we have that duo? Why don't we have, you know what I'm saying, that big TV show? But Martin and Will Smith, that both had great TV shows at the time.
Phenomenal.
And they could have went rival and we would have never had a Bad Boy.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying, the fact that they created that, but I feel like we do give grace to our Kevin Harts and our Mac Williams, but it's like, bro, we gonna be them, so let's show each other love to be able to keep being that person. So,
who could you see yourself doing that with?
It will be hard to say because it will just say we would have to create that relationship as building, like, let's doing stuff outside of the internet. Let's create a relationship.
So it can
like,
be organic.
Yeah, like let's do this, or you come to my function, let me come to your show. And,
do you try to do that?
Yeah, and I'd say I leave the door open for it to happen too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I get it.
even like with you, like I need to come to your show. Like I said, I need to come here. Sometimes you don't have to, like, I feel like I need to do this. And sometimes when you feel like you need to do it, just do it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes people would need to do it for Kevin Hart because, like, it's Kevin Hart. But why can't I treat you the same respect as if I got to sit down with Monique? I'm like, it's Monique. But, like, I am that person. Give me that same energy. So that's something we have to learn. And you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is my next Monique. This is your next Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful to have Kevin Hart, but I need to give you that same respect. To if Kevin Hart told me to come to L.A., I'm doing it. But if you say, Marco, can you come to our podcast? I'm like, I would, you know what I'm saying? Treat me with that same respect because we're both creating. You don't know what this episode could do for both of us.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's something that's not teach, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's not even bad. It's not bad that it's not happening, but it's just not teach. And it's just like sometimes we can, let's all randomly get in a room and let's try to do it. Like, at least we give it a try.
So basically what he's saying is B. Simone could be the next Monique. And not saying the next Monique, but just saying like how Monique is a legend. B. Simone could be the next legend. Will be the next legend. So just because you're not on her level yet or you're not considered a legend yet, don't mean I'm not going to give you that same respect as I would give a legend. So if Monique called me up like, boom, can you come to LA? Hell yeah, I'm coming. B. Simone called me, boom, can you come to LA? Hell yeah, I'm coming. You feel me? I'm going to treat you the same respect that I would treat her. Give you that same respect, that same energy.
Not teach.
Yeah.
It's not, you know what I'm saying? And now it's so different. Instagram, it show profiles different. Back then, you can get on TV and do it. But this Instagram profile means so much to us. It's like, I don't, you know what I'm saying, want to share it. But once you learn, like, okay, it's cool. Like, I overthought that. You know what I'm saying? I need to do something with you.
Yep.
So I feel like we all had that time where I ain't want to post something because I don't think the engagement going to go everywhere.
Yeah.
But then once you realize, man, it's cool. As long as I did something with you, that's all that matters.
Let's go.
I don't care if it was 2 comments. I got it done with you. And we just got to, you know, it's me. I had to learn it too, put my pride to a side. And that's why I don't mind working with this person and that person. But you got to also learn how to leverage your business too, because you got to watch who you work with, because I don't know what you got going on. I do something with you, then you got something coming out on your documentary.
Yeah.
It's like, damn. So you
But if you have that personal relationship, it's like also too, I believe, stick by the people you know personally. You know, right is right and wrong is wrong, 100%. But if I'm your friend in private, I'm gonna stand up for you publicly.
Exactly.
You know, so if whether you have a documentary publicly that is making you out to be the worst person in the world, if that wasn't my experience, I can still say what this person did was wrong, but I have a personal relationship with them and I can still love Marco through it. Yeah. You know, so that
I've never
that's
experienced.
important.
I'm not going to hide my tail if you go viral tomorrow for something negative. At the end of the day, Marco's my brother.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's just like, you can't unson your son or unson your daughter. Like, you wrong, but I still love you. Like, you know, you're going to go to jail, but he was a good kid.
You were wrong as hell, but I love you.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's holding people you love accountable to their mistakes, but not shunning them and shutting the door on them, especially when the world is doing that.
Yeah.
Period.
That's a fact. You got to learn how to balance your love.
Mm-hmm.
That's that balance.
I love
Life
that.
is about balance. It was some Jada Waiter said, it's not a bad life. She said, just a bad moment, not a bad life. And some people take moments and try to create it over their whole life. And it's like, no.
Right.
At that moment, leave it alone. I want to forget about
love
anything.
that.
I don't want to remember.
Okay.
I want to forget about it.
A bad moment, not a bad life.
Yeah.
That is so good. Jada said that?
Yeah.
Come on, Jada.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that quote. That's my girl. She's so cute. I love Jada.
Look.
I do. Jada Waiter.
So how do you feel about you, like with you on the right path and you being you? Do you feel like we're relationships, like you finding your love life? How do you feel?
You know what? In this season,
And have you passed on it?
Like
before?
giving up?
No. Have you had a good dude and you like, dang, I wish I could relive that moment over, but I skipped it. Because I feel like everybody got somebody that they could be with right now.
I don't think I do. I can't think of
life, it's not a guy that you feel like, okay, if it was just a bad season for me. If he got me in this season, we would have been good.
No. I don't have that person. And you know what? I did think about, not in this moment, but I have thought about this guy friend that I had. I was like, maybe he could have been my person, but I see his character now and I'm like, I don't rock with that.
Mm-hmm.
So I did have a moment where I was like, dang, that could have been my person. But I think his character and who he is today, I'm like, I would not want to be with that person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
but
no, I don't
like
have that person.
You could have prevented that though, too, when you in somebody's life. Sometimes people can save some people.
Possibly,
yeah.
But I don't think it's our duty and our job to save people. I think we can help, we can be a vessel, we can plant seeds, but when you stick around so long and trying to save and change and prune and fix, you usually end up enabling, and you usually end up being hurt in the process because the person isn't ready to change at all. And sorry,
keep going.
I know you have a but we're so focused on changing and fixing and helping and doing all these things for other people when really we need to be changing and fixing and pruning and wringing out our hearts daily and dealing with what God is trying to change within us. Because a lot of the times the people that we're trying to fix are a mirror of the things that we need to deal with.
Right.
That makes sense too. And also people are helping you. And when I say save, let's say this. Me and you are a couple, and you see I got potential. I game all day. I game, and you see I game, and you working. You got a little, you know what I'm saying? You got a little bit more money than me, but we are dating. And me, I am like, and out of the streets. When I ain't gaming, I go out there on the block. But you say, you know what? I'm going to buy him a computer. I'm going to get him this. And then I use that computer to become the biggest streamer. Now my name is Castanet. Did you not save me? Is that not saving? Because all you did was like, you know what?
But let me tell you something.
Okay, y'all. So we're going to stop this right here because it's getting deep. This is part 1 because this shit is kind of long. So I'm going to just stop this right here. We're going to make this part 1 and then we're going to move on. And part 2 will be coming right behind this, right after this. You feel me? So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what y'all think about part 1 so far. And yeah, we finna get into part 2. See y'all in the next video. Peace.